Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I have so missed you. I hope you missed me too. Um, it's really good to be back. Yeah. I want to say a very big thank you to as many of you that reached out to me during the past few months that I haven't been able to post a video. Thank you very much. It really shows that you guys care and then that you guys are enjoying my content, and I truly appreciate that. Thank you very much. Okay, and we are back, big, bold, and better. Um, if you're coming to the UK this September, we just entered the month of September, right? If you're coming to the UK, for those of you that are coming, I know a lot of people are coming to the UK for their studies. If you're coming to the UK this September that we just got in, please make sure you are prepared before coming. Okay? I've always said this in my videos. Ensure that you're well prepared before coming because it is not as easy as we usually think. It is not as easy as we usually think. The truth is that UK is a beautiful place to stay. I can tell you that because it's a nice place to stay. I've enjoyed UK. I've seen the other side of it as well. Okay. Everybody is not privileged to have a place to stay. So make sure, even if you have a place to stay, I keep saying it, make sure you are well prepared. Just in case if you arrive here and where you're where you expected that you're going to be staying doesn't work out so that you don't get stranded. A lot of students that came in last year, September, they couldn't finish what their studies because along the line, things fell off the path for them. And because they were not prepared, they have to do a lot of things they're not supposed to do. Most especially working more than the allocated 20 hours for student visa. And guess what? They are going back home. That's just the truth. They are going back home. And going back home is the best option, as in the best option. That is, if you don't go to prison, going back home is the best option. So as you're coming in, please make plans to keep to the rules and regulations of the system. They don't play with their rules. And here in the UK, law is not a respecter of anybody. Law does not want to know if you're green, does not want to know if you're white, if there's anything like that in complexion. It doesn't want to know your position. If you're the prime minister of this country and you fail any of the rules, like traffic road rules, like you're driving, you're the prime minister, you're driving and without your seatbelt, you're going to pay the same fine an ordinary person will pay. There is nothing like you are the prime minister. Rules and regulations in this country is not a respecter of title. It's not a respecter of person. So if you're coming, make sure that as you're coming that you're well prepared. Please. People fail people. That person you are trusting can fail you. Sometimes people fail people intentionally. Sometimes they don't intend to fail, but circumstances will push them to failing you. Yes, because somebody might want to help you. Along the line, something will happen that the person cannot afford to keep to his or her own words. The truth is that as an adult, you are responsible for yourself. You cannot say, oh, this person promised me. Now that the time has come, this person is saying another thing. You are responsible for yourself as an adult. If you're old enough to feel that you can go to any country you like to do your master's, please be old enough to pay your bills. Okay? Even if you're not going to pay your bills, have the funds to pay them in case things changes. Okay? So that if things changes or change as the case may be, you don't you are not pushed to go beyond the 20 hours that you're supposed to go to as a student that is coming over here. okay? Because most times I talk about students because this is the period they are coming in. Then as you're coming in, if you're coming in with your family, please be sure to know that you are supposed to prepare very well. We are entering autumn and it's a very cold time. Autumn will usher in winter before you know it. September, autumn, it will usher in winter. Just let me tell you so that you know. Summer is supposed to be the time that you enjoy sunshine, but it's not like that in this country. Summer, like this year's summer, it was cold all the way, rain all the way. So we don't know what autumn is going to be like. Somebody might say, oh, autumn is cold, but it's not very cold. You don't know. If winter could be this cold, you can't predict what autumn is going to be. So if you're coming in this September, please prepare. Make sure you're prepared. Clothing, make sure you have things that will keep you warm. If you've got kids that you're coming with, please get things that will keep them warm. Yes, very important. Get things that will keep them warm for the time being, okay? So that you don't start you're not taken by surprises, okay? Very important. Then another thing I want to say is this: for those of you that are coming in with kids, with family, please make provision for your family. If you're coming in with a family, my best advice for you is to ensure that you get an accommodation before you enter the country. That is the best advice I can give to you. You can get that accommodation before you enter the country. Yes, go online, check, make your payment so that as you're coming in, you will see where you will take your children to. It is cheaper than staying in a hotel. You can say, oh, we're going to stay in a hotel for 1 week. Pay online. Once you come, go into the accommodation you paid for. That's the best option. Because if you stay in accommodation, a night £40, and the one that you pay a night £14, it's not even the best of it. It's like the lowest. And then you let's say you go for that lowest, of which you might not even want to go for. And then £40 for a night. And then you do 2 weeks, 1 month. Calculate it now. £40. If you're coming from Nigeria, how much is £40 in naira? Because the truth is that whatever you're paying, you're converting it. Okay? If you're paying £10,000, it is the naira that you have that you're using paid because you haven't lived here yet. You haven't lived in the UK yet. I like telling people the way it is. Yes, so that you don't say that, oh, I didn't know. A lot of people, even after watching my video, even after being told the way it is, they will still want to go and try. Please, I don't like it when I go out there and I see people kneeling down on the road and begging for money, begging for peanuts, money that is not even up to anything, simply because they missed it or they did not plan. When you come to UK, please guide your BRP, guide it very, very well, okay? Because that is what you use in working, okay? It is very important. And then when you come to UK, they just go. I've made some videos actually that you go and watch, and then you see some of the things that you need to do once you arrive. I've made a video on that before now. Once you arrive in the UK, what things that you need to do, how you register for NI, or the things that you need to do before, basically before you start thinking about working in the UK. I also made a video where how you need to open an account, the things that you need to do to open an account with the bank and the requirements and all that. You can check my videos and you will see it there. Very, very important. Most times people like trying things out. You don't try things out in every country. There are some countries where rules are set and that rule is being followed point to point. If you're coming from a place where rules and regulations are just meant for rules and regulations, are meant for the less privileged, it is not like that in the UK. Rules and regulations is made for everyone. And if you're going to come in, you abide by it. There's nothing like I don't know. And then please, there are a lot of issues happening with, people that come in, maybe a married man or something that comes in alone, or a single man that comes in. Please, when you come in here, face your studies, please. It's very important. Face what you are coming to do. Face what you are coming here to do when you come in. That you're a runs guy, please, if you want to do your runs, it's not everybody that knows what I mean, but if you're coming from Nigeria, you know what I mean by runs guy. If you're a runs guy, please do your runs with your age mates, your fellow adults, so that you don't end up in the prison in less than 2 months that you came. It has happened. It has happened. Less than 3 months, and somebody is being marched out into the prison with evidence. Not like he's been accused, with evidence. A man that just got married and just had a beautiful son. He's going to be in the prison, and the son will be growing in Nigeria. Just 3 months, less than 3 months. When you come, please come and face what brought you here, please. And if you must do your runs, look for your fellow adults. If you cannot look for your fellow adults, please face your studies. This advice is very important because this advice is very important. Very, very important. Honestly, it is very important. And I just wanted to drop it here to let you know that coming to the UK is very beautiful. This is September, there's going to be rush. If you're staying in school accommodation, by now you should have paid for the accommodation that you will stay in when you come in. By now you should have paid in your school accommodation. Anyway, it's basically based on how your school is done, but most schools you pay ahead of time, not after you have arrived, because there's a possibility that they won't have enough space. So if you actually wanted to stay in a school accommodation, I believe that by now you should have paid, because schools are starting this September that we just got in. Honestly, the truth is this: that you enjoy UK if you don't fall into their trap. How do you fall into their trap? By going against their rules and regulations. And please, if you're coming, that's why I keep stressing it. Have enough funds to take care of your children. To take care of your children. Those of you that are coming with kids, have enough funds to take care of your children. If you don't have enough funds to take care of your children, honestly, the way things happen here, you end up losing your children to social welfare people. Yes. If they find out that you're not doing what you're supposed to do as a parent, you will lose your kids. Yes, social welfare people will come and pick your kids up. That is the truth. So please, prepare before you come. Prepare very well before you come. You need to have funds. You need to have money. Make sure you have money so that you won't be at anybody's mercy for food. That you don't go about looking for where they are sharing food free of charge to collect food. Of course they do it. Every council they have where communities, they have where you can go and collect free food. But you don't want to be in that category, do you? That you be relying on. I see people do it. I see people do it. You be relying on community foods that other people paid for. Why not be among the ones that will pay for people? Which one is a better option for you? You live where you are, living very comfortable, maybe because of bad governance, and then you come over here, and then you can't feed yourself. I don't think is a good thing. So my advice for you is come to UK, but come prepared. Come funded. Come funded. If you don't have enough money, save till you have enough money to come. That is that's just it. Until you have enough money, come. So that you keep your head up. So that you keep your head up and not that you'll be feeling miserable and you'll be at anybody's mercy. People will talk to you anyhow. They won't respect you. Because I mean, I don't know. I love myself. Oh. I love myself very well. And I know you love yourself very well. That's why I'm bringing this to your notice. If you're coming in September, that we just got in, prepare. Prepare very well. Prepare. And for me, preparation is having enough funds. There's nothing like having a roof above your head. There's nothing like having a roof above your head. We have a lot of people in this country that don't have roof over their head. If you go to libraries, you will see them. They will carry all their belongings in traveling bag and be going everywhere they're going to. At the end of the day, wherever it gets dark, they will sleep there outside. You are in the house in the summer, feeling very cold, inside the house in the winter, feeling very cold, and somebody's waterbed is outside at the train station in the winter with snows everywhere. You don't want to be in that situation, do you? I don't want that for you. That is why I have to call. I had to make sure I come today because this is September. I've not been around. I've not been available for like 3 good months. I can't believe that I've been off YouTube for 3 good months. As in, when I mean off YouTube, I mean I haven't posted any video for 3 months. When YouTube sent me a notification that I've not posted for 3 months, I'm like, what? 3 months? Over 90 days. And I said, no, I'm gonna wait till once we go in into September, I'm going to post a video, and that's exactly what I'm doing now. Reminding you that it's coming. To be prepared. I am laughing now, so it will look as though I'm very, very serious. But I am serious. Prepare before coming. Look at me very well now. Hmm? Prepare. Prepare before coming. Prepare. Yes, prepare. Don't depend on somebody else. Don't depend on somebody else. Are you not an adult? You are an adult. Why should you make your plans based on someone else, another adult? Have you asked yourself, what if that adult fails? And just like I said before, some people don't plan to fail you, but issues happen. Issues come up. And human being will always attend to themselves first. Most human being, I don't know all. Some sacrifice. Not all. Majority of the human being will start attend to themselves first. And as an adult, you don't have the right to blame another adult for not supporting you as promised. Yes, you don't have the right to blame another adult for not supporting you as promised. Because you an adult, why can't you support yourself? If you can support yourself, you won't be needing somebody else to support you. So if you cannot support yourself, there's a possibility that the person that promised to support you will fail because problems are bound to happen. Issues are bound to come up. If you have issues, you're going to settle it first, especially if you're in the UK. You've got to settle it first before you think about somebody else. That's the truth. As you can see, that's the truth. Oh my God. I think that's a power bike passing. You can imagine the sound from here. That's a very thick one. So please, I don't really intend to make this video a very, very long one, but I feel I should come here and appreciate those of you that reached out to me to know why I haven't been posting videos. I really appreciate you. I thank you very much. Thank you for your love. I am overwhelmed. I wanted to remind those of us, those of you, because it's not those of us, because I'm already here to remind those of you that are coming in this September to please prepare. Prepare. Come with enough funds, okay? And book accommodation before coming so that you don't have any need to go and waste your money in the hotel. You don't have any need to go and waste your money in the hotel for 1 week or 2 weeks or 1 month. You can book it online. If you want to share, you want to share a flat. If you're coming as one person, one man squad, you can go online and check. A lot of you know where you can find the website. I'm going to leave one or two that you can check at end of in my at end of this video. If you check, I'm going to leave one or two online apps that you can download, and then you'll be able to book your accommodation. There's nothing like honorable like if you're in your own space. Nobody is telling you that you're wasting water having baths 2 times a day. You are in your own space, paying your own bill and doing whatever you want to do in your own space. If you're coming from Nigeria or any part of Africa that you're coming from, don't forget to bring your African food. Don't forget to bring your African food. That's just the truth, because if you don't bring your African food, you're going to spend a lot of money to buy it here. I won't tell you that you won't see it. You will see it, but they are very expensive. And I'm sure you don't want to start spending so much money, because whatever pound you're spending, is the money you converted from your local currency. You find out that you want to buy a cup of tea, £2, and you're looking at, oh my God, how can I be using 2,000 if you're coming from Nigeria, 2,000 naira or 2005 to drink a cup of tea? That is what it is to you, because you haven't worked yet here. It's not like somebody that's living here that will, 2 pounds. What's 2 pounds? You even buy for people. But for somebody that is just coming, all the money you have is naira or the currency of wherever you're coming from that was converted to pounds. And usually it is always high. High. You can imagine drinking a cup of tea with 2,500 naira if you're coming from Nigeria. But meanwhile, it's just £2. Coins. That's why I say make preparations, please. I want to end this video. Make preparations, please. Very important. Make preparations. Don't depend on anybody. Make preparations as an adult. Have your funds. Pay rent and accommodation, please. Rent and accommodation. So that once you come in, you move in there. And then once you come in, start running immediately. Start running. Those things you're supposed to do. Open an account. Register for your bus pass card. Register for NI. Go register for a GP. Start running, moving, start walking. That's what I mean by running. Also, I just came. Let me relax for 1 week. You are not relaxing. Once you come in, and one of the things that help people to settle is this accommodation thing. If you haven't gotten accommodation, you can't settle. Even if you have children, you cannot settle. You can't do anything because you don't know where you're going to stay. You don't know the address you're going to use to register for all these things I'm telling you that will help you kick off on time. But if you have an accommodation that you already paid for before coming in, you already have an address. If you're registering for your NI that you're using working, you have an address. If you're registering for your bus card, you have an address. If you're registering for your GP, you have an address. But all these things, you can't do it if you're living in a hotel. So it's very important so that once you drop, you take off and start running things smoothly. Okay? It's very important. Bring your African foods as you're coming. To my Indian subscribers, bring your Indian food. To my Asian subscribers, bring your Asian food. Please. Very important. And come with your clothes, please. Don't let anybody tell you that you can't wear it. Come with your clothes. Those clothes you're using in Africa, bring them. Bring them, yes. Don't do the kind of thing I did when I came. I gave out all my clothes and I came here and I started buying the same things that I gave out. Yes. Because if you're going to buy winter, if you're going to wear your jacket, winter jacket, you're going to wear something before the jacket. You wear it and then before the jacket. So come with them. You need them. Yes, you need them. Don't give them away. Come with them. Come with them. And when you get in here, link me up, okay? Boss me. I'm so excited. Maybe because I'm just I am as free as bed now, I'm so excited. So please, we are looking forward to receiving you. You and your loved ones, if you're coming with your family, we are looking forward to receiving you. Okay, so for now, I will say my cha cha. Bye. You can see I'm swinging my chair right now because I think I've spoken to you guys and I am very happy. Very, very happy. Very happy. Take care. Until next time. Mm, am I still here?